and welcome to the show. Terry is not here right now, but I was in the middle of jumping into a bunch of things that Terry and I have going on, and I said, oh my goodness, I'm really hungry. So I started to make myself a salad because when I get hungry like that, I tend to want to just grab simple things, and that's not good. So I started making myself a salad, and then I stopped and said, you know what? I haven't had the time to do a video and reach out to my friends here on YouTube, so let me do a video. The video is not on salad. It's going to be on cheese. So I had a viewer write in kindly and was asking me for some cheese recipes, and it rung a bell that I said I was going to be doing some cheese recipes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick series run through of cheese recipes just for you, and they are so good. I have so many on the docket that I've been doing, and they are delicious. And I guess just the hustle and bustle and everything going on in life getting in the way, I haven't done them for YouTube. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my salad here and get my lunch because I'm starving. And then right after that, right after I get done with this salad, I am going to start making some cheeses, and I'm going to post one a day for however many cheeses I have. I really don't know how many there is, but I hope you enjoy this cheese series. Anyway, so if just in case you're curious, right before we come back to the cheese, I just have some, romaine salad mix, fennel, which I love, fresh fennel. It tastes just like black licorice, cucumber, leek, some organic bell peppers, and that is going to make a delicious salad. So let me fill myself up so that when I'm making the cheese, I'm not trying to eat it all, and then I'll be right back to you with cheese, and more cheese. All right, here is what we're going to do. I did make my salad, but I haven't stopped to eat any yet because I wanted to go on and look at my cheese recipes and then look in the app and see what I already have in there and then decide what I'm going to do. So first off, it took me less than 10 minutes while this is heavy to chop up all this salad. The smell is incredible because of the fennel and the leeks. Oh my gosh, it's just so fragrant. And it took me less than 10 minutes to chop all this up and wash the cutting board and knife. So it was worth doing. I'm going to dip me out a big bowl of this, and then tonight we'll have some salad with maybe baked sweet potatoes. Doesn't that sound good? It sounds so comforting, and oh my gosh, I just had an idea. All right, here's the cheese recipes. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, but I have some ideas going on here. I'm thinking now I can make the baked sweet potatoes and maybe put some cheese in there and broil them, and maybe we're going to make a new recipe today as well. Oh my gosh, this video is turning into so much more than I thought. I have picked out 6 cheese recipes I'm going to send to you for 6 days straight, I hope. That is my goal. Now that I've said it, I need to do it. So these cheese recipes are not only going to be delicious, amazing, and easy. Delicious, amazing, and easy. You got to try them. They are going to be salt, oil, sugar. Are you ready for this? Nut and gluten-free. So these are going to be great. I will show you some alternatives if you do use salt, or you would rather use maybe cashews or almonds instead of what I'm going to use. I'll show you how to do some alternatives for other versions that can sometimes be more creamy or what have you. So, but these are salt, oil, sugar, nut, and gluten-free cheeses. 6 days in a row. I hope you love these cheese videos. Sorry for the candidness. Again, I'm just thinking on the fly and doing a lot of stuff. Some of these cheese recipes, not these in particular, but I do have a bunch of cheese recipes on the app. What I just did to make sure that I wasn't repeating myself and I haven't done these videos before is I just searched under recipes and I just typed in cheese and it brought up everything that had cheese in the title, and that helped me out. So in the meantime, go check out those cheese recipes on the app or the website, And that wasn't meant to be a plug. I was just telling you how I did it. Let me grab my salad and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna make the first cheese. Well, that salad was delicious. Oh, and let me tell you, I like to usually have some kind of fruit in my salad just to make it a little sweet or something. And this camera looks really crooked, sorry. And I only have so much grapes left until we go to the grocery store to like have some as a snack, or so I didn't want to use it in the salad. So what I did is I just got some frozen fruit out. I have blueberries and I sprinkled them on the top without thawing them out. And it was a little burst of sweetness. So I've never done that before. So give me a thumbs up if you've ever put frozen fruit on a salad before. All right, today I'm gonna make a hard and meltable mozzarella, which is really, really good. You're gonna love this. And I just took the stuff out of my cabinet because you know where the stuff is in your house and I know where the stuff is in my house, and I'm gonna do this realistically for you and show you how long it takes. I did not measure out anything. I have all this stuff all over my counter. It looks like a hot mess, but here we go. So let's start with 1.5 cups of boiling water because I like to have some boiling water. So let me get 1.5 cups. I told you before, all the water in my house is filtered. We have a great big filter in our house, but regardless, I mean, I'm going to boil this water, so I'm not going to get too excited about it. Anyway, all right, 1.5 cups of boiling water. I'm going to put it in my, oh, I did get a pot out to boil water, but you know where your pots are. So let's let that boil real quick. That's it. Then we are going to put in here 1/2 cup. I'm looking because I wrote my little recipe down here. Oh my gosh, thought that was stuck. 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds. And you see how low I am on sunflower seeds? I did order the ones that I love again from Amazon, and they are going to come today between 5 and 10 p.m. So I hope they hurry up and get here because these are just raw, good sunflower seeds. So I'm really, really low, and I didn't realize how low I was. We have just been, I'm sure just like all of you, tremendously busy this time of year. It's been insane. And for those of you that have never joined into this channel, I'm Angel. I didn't introduce myself because I just assume, and I am sorry. And Terry is usually always with me because we are plant-based love together, and he happens to be at work. And right now, if Terry and I wait to be together to do a video, we're not going to be doing too many videos. So if you're missing Terry as much as I am, I understand. So 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds, 1/4 cup of tapioca flour. So let's dump 1/4 cup of tapioca flour in here. You're going to be very excited when you see how easy this is. And again, I could do it quicker on the video if I would measure everything out, but I'm trying to show you realistically, if you were in your kitchen, what you would be doing. So that is our tapioca flour. Then I have 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. So whatever kind of nutritional yeast you like. Quick tip about nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast stays freshest if you keep it in a dark container that's not glass, because I like to keep everything in like a glass container. But you want to keep your nutritional yeast in something dark. So maybe a canister that's ceramic or something like that. So that's why I still have this in the bag. So quick side note about nutritional yeast. 2.5 tablespoons of agar-agar. I have agar-agar in my cabinet. If you don't know what it is, A-G-A-R, and I'm probably saying it wrong, you can get it on Amazon. Or 2 tablespoons of, and I definitely cannot say this correctly, Kappa carrageenan maybe. So I buy this off of Amazon too. Same thing that agar-agar does, you just need less of this. So the reason why I bought it, because I've been using agar forever as a vegan, making vegan cheeses, 2 tablespoons. And I wanted to try it and see how different the consistency was, if it did anything different, if it had a taste to it. So I went ahead and bought it, which is why I'm using it, and it's really the same to me. To me it is, but you can use less. So it's all good. All right. I think I hear this. Nope, not yet. So 1.5 tablespoons of miso. I told you in a video a couple weeks ago that I started using this one from Whole Foods, and it's half the price of the one that I used to buy, and it is delicious. So 1.5 tablespoons of, I use white miso, a light miso, I love it, and then a half of a lemon. The reason why I say a half of a lemon is because the lemons we've been getting lately are pretty huge. So half of that lemon. If you have a small lemon, go ahead and use the whole lemon in here. So half of a lemon juice. Perfect for that citrusy or that tangy taste that we get in cheese, kind of tang. Now, you can either use for this a half of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. I always go for the raw, so I like the raw apple cider vinegar. That's what I put in my recipe. Or a half a teaspoon of lactic acid. Most of us don't have lactic acid on hand. You know, it's not a staple like garlic powder or something. So I did buy it again to try it and see how different it was from the apple cider vinegar, so that I could make delicious cheeses. And I bought this off of Amazon. And meds, you know, like either or, raw apple cider vinegar or the lactic acid. Don't get worrying about that. Okay, onion powder and garlic powder, which I did not get out. So here we go. This is now boiling. So you want to wait to put your boiling water in until last. So what I want is 1 teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic powder. I hope you all are enjoying the videos I've been doing lately. They're as realistic as they come. I've gotten a lot of feedback about realistic videos and helping people see that they can also do this, and that I don't have a chef in my kitchen preparing everything for me. So I'm just going with it. And an extra 1/4 cup of water in addition to that. So let me see, I got everything. Because I'm good about forgetting stuff in a recipe. It's my specialty. So there's the start of that. And then what we're going to do is dump this boiling water in here. Boom. And guess what that does? That takes away the step of putting your auger or whatever on the stove and boiling it and what have you. And now I'm going to have to tamp this down, and here we go. All right. Woo! I got my workout. So here we have, and you can see it is smoking hot, but you can already see. Can you kind of see how it kind of stretches and moves? I don't want to touch it, but you can also see that it's already getting hard. And it's so good. It's already getting hard. It's hard on here. It's hard, getting hard in here. It's already, I wish you could see it really good, but it's already starting to get a hard crust on top. It's incredible. So, I mean, you can see I'm touching this and it's not coming off on my finger. See? That's what I mean. And it's hot, and it's kind of, here you can see how it's, I just want you to see how it's kind of hard. It's not sticking. Oh man, it tastes good. I love me some mozzarella cheese. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out of here, obviously, pretty quickly while it's still hot. And you can kind of see how it is. After this gets hard, you can grate it on a cheese grater, melt it, slice it with a knife. Do whatever you want, whatever you do, whatever you used to do, or maybe you never ate cheese. You know, whatever it is that you want to do with mozzarella cheese, melt it, sliceable, eat it off the block plain. this is the one for you. So this has been a really special recipe ever since I made 100 of these recipes and formulated and finally came up with something that was like mozzarella cheese and tastes good and got approval from my children who grew up being cheese eaters and etc. and can be a little bit picky around this stuff. So, you know, we want it to not just look like cheese, but we'd like it to taste like what's familiar to us if we've had that before. You can make this also with cashews. It would be probably a little bit creamier with cashews, but I'm not really worried about the creamy because I want this to be a hard cheese that I can melt. Or you can also make this with almonds. If you soak the almonds for about an hour or more and then peel the skins off the almonds and then use almonds. So equal parts of what I used in here, cashews or almonds, if you want this to be a cashew base or almond base. But for me, I said I was going to do nut-free and gluten-free, oil-free, salt-free, gluten-free, everything. Cheeses for you for this series, and that's what I'm doing. But feel free to use cashews or almonds because they're also delicious in these recipes. But I like to be sensitive, you know. I have my son who's celiac, my daughter-in-law who is allergic to, you know, tree nuts and stuff. And so when we have dinners together, I want us to all be eating the same thing. So Terry and I are very lucky that we don't have allergies, although with Terry's, you know, cholesterol and things that we went through over the years, sometimes I feel like we do have an oil allergy or salt allergy. So I have this in here. You can see how it's already starting to kind of harden. That's why it looks a little bit not fancy on the top because I can't make it look perfect, but I don't need to make it look perfect. I need it to taste good. So, because really I'm just going to use a cheese grater on this or I'm going to slice it. So I'm just trying to show you that that's how I do the best I can with this. I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it get hard. I mean, 2 to 4 hours is probably plenty. And then enjoy it. And I'm going to show you in videos to come how I incorporate this into another cheese that I use to make certain recipes. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you loved this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm looking forward to seeing you over the next few days. Take care and have a good one. Bye, guys.